I originally started by my mum getting into it when I was 12. Been doing it for now 7 years, and it's fantastic. The sense of pride you get from it, it's a real coup at the end of the day, knowing you sort of helped with the community development and benefit the patrons of special events. The opportunities that it allows me to experience is huge, and I've made a lot of friends and gained lifetime experience from it. I've been to the football, obviously, been to Sky Show, Anzac Day marches, Clipsal, the Royal Show, and a lot of smaller community events, and a fair few smaller ones that no one really hears about, such as race meetings and whatnot. It sort of gave me a basic understanding of how an event runs operationally. So through doing that as a volunteer, I've now been able to put that into my paid profession, and I love what I do, and pretty much it's because of St. John. Why join St. John? You get to learn heaps of skills, experience opportunities you'll never be able to experience before, and meet new friends, and have fun in the process.
My brother became involved after a recruiting drive at his sporting club, and I subsequently joined his division, but we have a long history of medical background in my family, so that really interested me. The appreciation from the public's always good. It gives you a sense of achievement. It makes you feel like you've given something back to the community. The sense of doing something for your community, working with other volunteers is really, really good. Association with other cadets, you can speak about anything. You form great friendships, and really probably giving something back to the community really makes you feel like, as a person, that you've done something good in your life and makes you fulfilled as a human being. In St John, there are positions called divisional nursing officers or regional nursing officers, and I'm studying nursing this year as a result of my experience in St John. And I'd look towards becoming a nursing officer in a division or something like that, where you can pass on your experience in teaching other cadets or adults. We attend events such as motorsports events, Clipsal 500, Royal Adelaide Show, international cricket and big day out. Events such like that, where you have thousands of members of the public coming through the gates each day, and you treat a range of injuries. Really, there's no limit to what you could be seeing out there in the day. And then you go to the small ones such as horse riding or any family events even you can book St John for. It would be helping the public as using my skills as a first aider, giving back to them what I can and hopefully saving their lives.
St John's given me lots of life skills like leadership, which I've been able to use for work. Last year I got sent to Kangaroo Island to help with the bushfire effort and did thousands of eye washes on CFS fireys from all over Australia. For training, each week we do our skills maintenance program, which keeps our skills up to date. We can also then go on to further advanced modules like diabetes, asthma, medications. I meet once a week on a Wednesday and I teach cadets first aid. I also do a little bit extra than some and meet on a Monday night and do my own training.
I just think it's really good, everything that you get out of being a volunteer, the things that you learn, the life skills that you learn that you can then put into your everyday employment and life. Well, St John is a fairly high-standing organisation within the community, and I think most employers now recognise that. So it always helps on your CV. A lot go on to nursing and go on to become ambulance officers and police officers. And yeah, so it really helps the kids with their skills. They learn to work as a team, they learn leadership, they learn first aid obviously, but they learn how to socialise, which I think is really important. Initially we do basic first aid training, then we can go on to advanced first aid training, which involves drug therapy and oxygen administration.
I started when I was a cadet, and it was just an extra activity I could do outside of school to assist with my schooling. I originally joined when I was in the Northern Territory, so it helped me make friends up there, and now it's led into me being full-time employed with St John as a first aid instructor, teaching different levels of first aid, and I also teach those different levels within the operations branch as well. As a paid trainer, I've come across different first aid experiences as well. As a volunteer, I've come across things like the spinal injuries and all sorts of other injuries, but also dealing with the lost children at events and whatever else. So it's not always about doing first aid, but just helping people in general. So the one word that I'd use to sum up St John and my career in St John would perhaps be inspirational. I've achieved a lot of things, I've helped a lot of people, and you help other people to achieve, so inspirational.
Every day across Australia, St John volunteers are out in the community using their life-saving skills to help people in distress. As a St John volunteer, you'll experience the satisfaction of a rewarding, ever-changing role in a dynamic and supportive organisation. St John provides the training and the leadership skills. All we need from you is your commitment to be the best you can. St John Volunteers, our everyday angels.
Why not join St John today?
Kickstart your career today with St John on 1300 360 455.